Started. Welcome everybody to Pumpking. Today is DMT, Dynamic Muscle Time. Pumpking is a 3 times weekly workout on Zoom based on 3 simple convictions. 1, that we have everything we need within the frame of our body. 2, that we can move that body to build strength, train our balance, and increase our flexibility. Conviction number 3, that by moving our body in that way, we're going to get closer to where we need to be that day. Whether it's more focused on a project on the computer, whether it's more in touch with ourselves, whether it's more in touch with a partner, whether it's just happier, healthier, more aware of ourselves in space. Moving our body like this is going to help us get to where we need to be. And if you're on board with those 3 convictions, then we're already on this journey together, and let's get started. Pumpking consists of 2 circuits, each one with 4 exercises each. We do each circuit 2 times through. The first time, I'll show you a little bit more about alignment, how to execute the exercise properly, and what you need to be aware of, pitfalls that are common to fall into. The second time through, we're going to pick it up with a little bit more tempo and get some flow involved. I'm just starting our timer here. We'll pick up the tempo and get some flow involved. Today, we just need a mat and a small towel. So if you're down with that, don't worry about trying to keep up with every rep as I count them out. Just make sure you're focusing on form, really going for proper alignment and execution, and just keep in the exercise as we're doing it. Don't worry about following with each repetition. All right, find yourself on your mat. Juggle your weight back and forth, left and right between your feet. Start to take notice of your body in space. As you move left and as you move right, your arms are kind of flapping to your side, and just be aware of the gravity that's impressing on you and the way that you resist that every single minute of every single day. Let's start off with some hurdle steps. We're gonna step up, bring our knee up to about waist height, pull it out to the side, step it down, step it up to the outside, bring it to the center and down again. We're gonna go nice and fast with that. All right, we're gonna do 10 on each side. Let's do it. 1, 2. Keep your core tight during this. Move your arms, make it like a ballroom dance activity. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch sides. Core is tight. Lift that knee up from your lower abs. 4. Get into the music. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Let's just do a forward fold. Just like fall over your knees. Swing around TikTok like a big grandfather clock. Now bend your knees so that your bum comes down a little bit. Your knees are right at your armpit. Place your palms on your knees and just start like dynamically moving. This is a stretch we do sometimes, but just start pressing into the center. Go with the beat of the music. Twist your body. You can even free up your arms so that they come above you a little bit. Beautiful. Keep it going. When you're ready, come to a flat back, bring your legs in a little bit. Just walk out to a high plank, throw in a bit of a push-up. If you want, walk back, peel your body up to straight, circle your arms around, dive back down over those knees, tick-tock, knee to knee, walk out to a plank position, either throw in a push-up or not, walk back, circle your arms above your head, 2 more just like that. Flat back, feel that pinch on the back of your hamstrings, walk forward, high plank, push up or no, and rock it up. 1 more. Move your hips with everything that you do. Walk out, plank, tight core, walk it back. Beautiful. Circle your arms, down, around, and up. Take that into arm circles, moving forward, 10 in each direction. 4, 5. Add some hip movement, some knee movement to it. After 10, switch up directions. Oh, this is a mix. Just the first half hour is a mix today by John FM, who's kind of, I guess, in in the Omar S. Detroit circle. It's just like my favorite. It's my favorite technique. I searched so long and then I just came across this. All right, could turn it into some upper body swings. Big, heavy arms. Slap the front of your torso like large bananas, zucchinis, sausages hanging off of a tree. Now take that movement into tin soldiers with straight legs. Kick them up across your body. Make contact with the opposite fingertips. Turn your body, your upper body. Let's do 10 on each leg. 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep your core engaged. Here, like the hurdle steps, make it a lift from your abs that lifts those up. Cross back lunges is next. We step back and outside our standing leg. So rather than just stepping straight back, we step back and outside that leg. Come up a little bit and then pull it in. If you've got the balance, pull that leg in for a little crunch and then switch sides. 7 on each side. 1. 1. 2. 2. Make sure that knee still tracks right over the knee, or sorry, over the toes. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, last one. Come up and hold. Other side, hold. Beautiful. All right, you're not gonna get out of this without some heart beating warm up. Let's first do some runner touches. Check it out. Lift one leg, then send that leg backwards. Come out to kind of like a warrior 3, straight arm, then bring it up. 5 of those on each side. Reach out long for 1. Reach out long. This is a balance, so don't worry if you fall out of it. 2. Reach out long for 3. And pull it up. 4. And up. Last one. Reach out long from the bottom of your foot to the tips of your fingers. Switch sides. 1. And bring it up. 2. Beautiful. Keep it controlled and slow. Don't worry about keeping up with the reps. If you do one good one with really good alignment, you can feel a long line from your heel all the way out to your fingertips. 4. Stay focused, keeping your middle tight. The last one. All right, let's do some A skips, get that blood pumping. We're gonna skip up, one leg coming across your body, tap it to your elbow. If you've got that much mobility, if not, just bring it up, skip to the other side. Let's do 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make it a twist and a hop. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 9 and 30. All right, we should be feeling nicely warmed up by now. Circuit number 1. Here we go. First one is a 3-point slide. So this is an exercise for your shoulders and for your pectoral muscles. You're gonna start either on your toes or on your knees in a push-up position. And each rep consists of sliding out in 3 directions. So from the push-up, either on your knees or on your toes, first slide forward with that hand. Oh, sorry, bring the towel underneath your left hand to start. Slide forward with that hand, slide out diagonal. Use a pull from your chest muscles to pull it back in. Slide all the way out to the left, coming down into a bit of a push-up, and then using a squeeze from your chest muscles to bring that hand back underneath your shoulder. So each one of those, each 3-point is a single rep, and we're going to do 7 on each side. So find yourself either on your toes or on your knees. You might want to start on your knees, make sure that you have a good form, and then move back to your toes. Find yourself in that push-up position. Bring your feet behind you, and breathe in to go long for number 1. pull it in, diagonal, and in, out to the left, and in. That's one. Forward, and back, and back, left, and in. Beautiful. Forward, push down, lock out that elbow, diagonal, and that's three. Yeah. From the knees is definitely advised for good form here. Diagonal, out to the left and come down. That's four. Out straight, diagonal, and out to the left. Pull it in. That's five. Make them slow. One. Wait. And pull it in for six. Out straight. Lock out that elbow as you push down to bring it in. You're going to find some engagement in your lats. All the way out to the left. Squeeze your chest muscle to bring it in. So this is pretty challenging. Bring it to the right hand. We're going to do 7 on that side too. Reach out in front of you. Pull back. If this isn't working for you, you can definitely just like come from the high plank position, either on your knees or on your toes. Reach out to the front and reach back behind, reach back under your shoulder. So make it more of a reach rather than a slide. We're on number 3 on the right arm. Pull it back under you. 4, we got 3 more, make them slow. Reach out in front, diagonal, out to the side, 2 more, out front, diagonal, to the right, squeeze together to bring it back in, 1 more, out front, diagonal, out to the right, come down, squeeze it all together. Beautiful, that's really challenging. Next we're going into toss your salad. This is a great, fun one. It starts from a downward dog kind of pike position. So from here, you're gonna kind of look out to a plank, then slide back into that downward facing dog. Tap that knee, tap the opposite knee with your hand, and that same knee is gonna come forward, tap your elbow. So you're tapping the knee, then that same knee comes forward to tap the elbow, and then alternating sides. So you go right hand to left knee to right elbow, left hand to right knee to left elbow. If you want more of a challenge there, as you come forward, come forward, and rather than just tapping the elbow, you lower down to a little bit, twist it around your shoulders. 16 of these. Find yourself on your mat, come up into the pike position. We're gonna start tapping the left hand to the right knee. Here we go. Tap, come forward. Push back, tap, come forward. That's 2. Come forward for 3, 4, 5, 6. Really engage your abs as you bring that knee forward. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 4 more, 12, 13, 14, 2 more, make them slow and controlled, 15, 16, and push up and back. Beautiful. So if that push-up isn't working for you, just go from the pike out into the plank, bring that foot forward, okay? Next exercise is the duck walk. Come to kind of give yourself 4 or 5 feet in front of you. Come down to a nice low squat. Peel your legs up off the ground, keeping your hips low. Take 4 steps forward, then rock it up into a squat jump, land softly, then walk backwards. Keep those hips low through the whole walk, Every fourth step, you take a jump. Every jump is gonna be one rep, and we're doing 10 of these. Find yourself in that low squat and start walking forward. And go whack, 3, 4, whack. Come down softly, that's 1. Step back, 3, 4. Jump up, land softly, that's 2. 2, 3, 4. Jump up, that's 3. Keep it controlled. Keep those hips low, that's 4. Keep it going here, guys. Jump up, land soft, that's 5. Keep those hips low. I really say like peel your feet up off the ground because it feels like that, that's 6. When you're keeping those hips low, you kind of have to transfer the weight to the opposite leg and just peel the skin, 7. Peel the skin of the sole of the foot up off your floor. 1 hop, we got 2 more. You should be feeling a nice burn in your quads. Jump up, 1 more. Walk back, keep your abs engaged, your neck long. Come back, rock it up, land softly for 10. The last one is gonna be that Nordic ham curl. Take a second to find your anchor for your toes. I like to double my mat over at least once or twice because there's a lot of pressure on your knees. So if you have a bit more padding there, it's nice. This one is really gonna be a shock to the system today. So take it easy, take it slow. Make sure you're focusing on form. So here again, we're gonna work on tilting the pelvis towards the front of our body, keeping our shoulders back and our neck long in one straight line from the bottom of our knees over our pelvis up to the top of our head. So what you're gonna do is with those toes anchored underneath your anchor point, you're just gonna start lowering yourself down as low as you can go until you kind of give out. Then you cradle yourself and come down into that push-up. And then you kind of either walk the hands back or kind of explode up out of that push-up to the point where your hamstrings can catch you and pull you back. So rather than putting in all the work with that springing up out of that push-up or walking back, really try to make sure your hamstrings are lifting, and as soon as they can engage, they're gonna pull you back up to a 90 degree. So you come down, catch yourself, and then either spring up or just walk yourself back, engage those hamstrings, keep a straight line in your upper torso the whole time. All right, we got 10 of these. So let's do them slow and really concentrated to make sure that we have proper form. Find yourself underneath that anchor and get ready. We're coming down for number 1. Trust the strength of those hamstrings. Push back up for number 1. Trust your hamstrings to be able to support you. Push back up for number 2. Keep it slow. Cradle yourself and push back up for number 3. Take a big deep breath in as you come down. Catch yourself. Push back up for number 4. 5 more, guys. Let's be slow and controlled. Tempt yourself. Dare yourself to go a little bit lower before you fall into the push-up. 7. Just find that edge where your hamstrings are about to give up and play around there. 8. 2 more. Come right to the edge. 9. Last one. Tempt it, tempt it, tempt it. Right to the edge. Woo! Number 10. We got 90 seconds. Take your rest. You can sway your hips from either side to side. Open up the groins. You can take a clasp with your hands behind your hips. Open up your chest. You can grab a drink of water. You can do absolutely nothing at all. 90 seconds are yours. Definitely give yourself a second to check in with the music. So that's gonna be the motor for us. Excuse me. You can get your towel ready. My towel kind of always comes apart when I'm doing those slides. Fold it nicely so it's gonna work for you. I'm definitely going for my knees again for the 3-point slide, which we're gonna start in 15 seconds. You can come to a tabletop, kind of do a circle with your hips to loosen it all up. So if that still wasn't working with the slide, you can do it from a tabletop too. So rather than having your feet back or your knees all the way back into a push-up position, come into a tabletop more with your knees right underneath your hips. Reach forward, squeeze back in, diagonal, squeeze back in, and then come down to the right and squeeze back together. All right, we're gonna get started with the 3-point slide. Have the towel underneath your right hand to start this time. Either come to your tabletop, to your knees, or for a super challenge, come up onto your toes. Engage your core, find a long line from your pelvis up across your shoulders, out your neck and out the top of your head. And let's start for number 1. Push down, out diagonal, bring it in, out to the side. That's 1. Diagonal, out to the side, pull it together for 2. Out to the side, pull it in for 3. Forward, diagonal, side, that's 4. Forward. When you're going forward and pulling it back in, you'll remember from the lat slides that we lock our elbow out and pull it back under our body. So the lats, that big muscle underneath your armpit, that's 6. You're gonna feel a pull. That's 7. 1 more on this side. Oh wait, no, sorry. 7 on each side, that was my bad. Switch sides, bring the towel under your left and start out to the front. 1. Lock out the elbow and drag it back underneath you. Diagonal, to the side, that's 1. Out front, diagonal. Out to the side, that's 2. Out to the side, that's 3. Oh, diagonal. Out to the side, pull it under you, that's 4. Out front, diagonal. Out to the side, that's 5. Woo. Front, diagonal, to the side, bring it together, that's 6. And I'm going back into the 1 more, diagonal, make it slow, last one out to the side, come down, pull everything back together for 7. Woo, that's nice and difficult. Let's go into the toss your salad, come up into the pike position, get ready for the first one. Bring the left hand to the right knee, come to the plank, tap that knee, bring it to the elbow, switch sides, bring it to the elbow. 3, 4, 5, 6, beautiful, keep it going, good pace. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 more, 13, 14, 15, last one, come slowly, tap that elbow to the back of the knee. Beautiful, we're going right into duck walks. Come to the low squat, get ready to peel that up off the ground. Step forward 4 times, rock it up, that's 1, step back, 2, 3, 4, rock it up for 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, rock it up, that's 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, rock it up, that's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, rock it up, that's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, rock it up, that's 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, rock it up, that's 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, rock it up, that's 8, 2 more, let's do it, 2, 3, 4, come up, that's 9, go slow, stay low, 2, 3, 4, rock it up, land softly, that's 10, beautiful. Now for the 10 Nordic hand curls, really push for these last 10. Push yourself to go slow and controlled. Play with the edge of failure on those hamstrings. You can bring your hands out into goalposts and then lower yourself down in one line from your knees all the way to your head. Maintain that until you give out. Push back up. Use the strength of those big muscles behind your knees. Pull your body back up. That's 2. That's 3. Whew. That's 4. That's 5. Halfway there. Shoulders back, neck long. 6. 7. Got 3 more. Make them slow. Play with that edge. See if you can go a bit lower, and fall. 8. Bit lower, bit lower, bit lower. 9. Last one. Really linger at that edge. And then let it give out as you come back down and pull your body up. For 10, that's 90 seconds we got now. Shake those legs out. You should be feeling a crazy sensation on the back of your hamstrings. Ooh, we got 90 seconds. Roll your neck out. Roll out your wrists. That's really good work from everybody. It's been a crazy week. All these new routines. Working day and night. No, it's been a lot of fun finding these new exercises and putting these new routines together. So I'm really glad everyone's here to experience them. All right, whippets, the first one in the second circuit. We got another 45 seconds. Grab some water. Find yourself a nice little cool drink. Oh. Hi, Eilish. So for whippets, they are kind of like a push sit-up variation. And you're gonna take the towel between your hands, and I'm trying to build in a bit of a shoulder exercise here too. So as we go out long, you pull in either direction on this towel. So really put force into those hands, almost like you're trying to tear that towel in two. And then as you go back, you can stay a bit elevated off the ground or come right down onto your upper back as well. Keeping that pull in those fists ripping in either direction. Work out your arms above your head and then come up into the sit-up. You can let those fists slack a bit. Whip that towel around your legs and do the same thing. Rip that towel in two as you bring it down to underneath your butt and lower back down to sitting. And then come around those legs, whip it around. You really have to kind of like whip the towel and kind of sneak your knees in to get the towel out. And you'll feel that kind of whipping really like adds an extra little bump to the workout in your abs. So one thing I wanted to say for you, Elon, that you sometimes have difficulty with above the head stuff, just either skip this towel part altogether or just make sure as you're reaching out above your head, you take extra care, this is for everyone, to make sure that you're holding your ribs down with your with your abdominals. So to reach above your head, you can let your ribs kind of flare out like that and arch your back. But if you're engaging your abs and keep your ribs down, then you can reach up safely and increase the actual flexibility of the muscles along this part of your body. Okay, awesome. Here we go. We're in this one for 16. Yep. Grab your towel. Grab it at about shoulder's distance. Tear that towel in 2 different directions. Come onto your back. Push out above your head. Keep your ribs down. Lift up into a V-sit. Whip it around. That's 1. Tear that towel in 2. Whip it around your feet. Push up above your head. That's 3. Come up. Whip around. Tear that towel in 2 and come down. 4. Push up. Whip it around. 5. Come up, whip it around. That's 6. Come up, whip it around. 7. Whip it around. Push up, tear that towel in 2. That's 8. Whip it around. Tear it in 2 underneath your butt. Whip it around. Push up, that's 9. Whip it around. That's 10. Whip it around. Push it above your head. That's 11. Bring it up, whip it around. That's 12. 4 more. Whip it around. Tear it in 2 to push above your head. Whip it around. Tear it in 2 beneath your butt. That's 14. 2 more. Yeah. Push above your head. Bring it forward for the last one. Tear that towel in 2 underneath your butt. And relax. Whew. That should be a pretty significant exercise for your abs. If you're not feeling it, just let me know and I can help you out with it. Shark fins are a side plank variation. So from a side plank, either on your hips or elevating those hips up, you're gonna reach out long from the bottom of your heel all the way to your fingertips, and then bring the knee to the elbow and reach out long again. Bring the knee in. Whew. All right, so imagine you're making a little shark fin with the side of your body. We're gonna do 10 of those on each side. Find yourself on your mat. Lift up and come in for 1. Breathe out to come in for 2. Breathe in to go long. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. Bring it up, or from your hip, go long, breathe out, come in. Go long, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Beautiful. Come on down. We got one more exercise in this circuit, which is crooked castles. So this is a push-up variation that's done either from your knees or from your toes, and either a slow controlled movement or more explosive. So you're gonna start in a typical push-up position from your knees or from your toes with your hands right underneath your shoulders. You're gonna reach forward first with the right hand and come down and reach back. Reach forward with the left, come down, push up, reach back. If you want to increase this a little bit, you're going to turn that hand switching into an explosive quick motion. So you reach forward and from the bottom of your push-up, explode, switch. Okay? So either from your toes or from your knees, either reaching forward or exploding up and switching hands underneath your body. We're going to do 16 of these. Find yourself up in that push-up. Start by reaching the first right arm forward, come down. Push up, switch. Push up, switch. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 6. Beautiful. That one's a bit tricky. My stupid headset keeps falling off. We got 90 seconds till the second round of the second circuit. Yeah, if it's not working for you, just bring one hand forward, lower down. That asymmetrical stance is gonna really kind of confuse your chest muscles and really teach you to build that little bit of extra balance and stability across your core and your chest muscles than a normal push-up. So that's gonna help out. Our music switched up, by the way. John FM ended. This is now Lobster Theramine. John FM's mix was only 30 minutes. So that's unfortunate. We got another 45 seconds. Roll out your shoulders. We got one more push in this circuit, and then there's a burn section at the end. Never forget. Graduated to 40 seconds of burn now. That's gonna have to be the new standard, guys. We're gonna push against it. Make sure we're challenging ourselves a little bit more each week. We got another. So we're gonna start with the whippets. Already find yourself on your towel. Sorry, your towel in your hands. On your butt. Whew. Roll your shoulders back a few times. Take a few deep breaths. Let's go for it. Really quick in this second circuit. Exercise to exercise. Stay focused in the music. Rep to rep. Believe in yourself. We got this. Push out straight. Reach back. Rip that towel in two. Come up and forward. Whip that towel around to your butt. Whip around your toes to come up. Rip that towel in half as you push up for 3. Come out long. Rip that towel in half under your butt for 4. Whip around. Push up for 5. Whip around. Pull for 6. Whip. Push for 7. Whip. Pull for 8. Whip. Push for 9. Whip. Pull for 10. Whip. Push 11. Whip. Pull for 12. Whip. Push 13. We got 3 more. 14. Whip. 15. Last one. Move slowly. Whip it. Pull that towel in half. Come all the way out with your toes and come back down onto your back. That's a great job. We're next gonna go into shark fins right away. Come up either off your hip or on the side of your hip. Reach long, come in for 1. Long, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, thrust your hip up, and 10. Thrust your hip up a little bit as you bring your elbow to your knee. Second side, reach out long, thrust your hip up as you come up to your knee. 2, 3, 4, 5, move slowly and controlled. 6, 7, 8, 2 more. 9, don't let your hips sag, and 10, beautiful. Right from there, we're gonna go into the crooked castles. Guys, I'm cursed. I forgot an exercise from the first circuit. Okay, let's do the crooked castles and we'll worry about that afterwards. Come down and push up. Come down, either explode up to switch or step it back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 2 more, 15, 16, 18. Beautiful. Sorry, the one that I missed on the first time was thumbs up. Find yourself on your belly. Gotta write bigger. Find yourself on your belly. Here, just like a Superman variation. For you, Elon, just stay on the ground and lift your thumbs up. For everyone else, get longer as you elevate your breast up off the mat. Get longer through your neck and through your spine. Your arms out at a T, thumbs up in the air. And you're just from here, you're gonna pump those arms upward as if you're sticking your thumb up in the air. Okay, we're gonna do 18 of those. So you can definitely just do it from your breastbone on the ground and thrust your arms, your thumbs up. Make sure that your shoulders stay out of your ears and your neck long. For more of a challenge, elevate, getting long through the top of your neck and come up. All right, we're in for 18. Find yourself on your belly. Breathe in to get long, elevate your breastbone, contract your scapula, elevate your kneecaps if you want, and pump up. 1, 3, stay elevated, keep your belly tight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, small movement, 10, but make it count. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 2 more. Slowly reach up, come down, last one. Push up, hold up, 3, 2, 1, come down. All right, I apologize for that one, guys. We'll definitely be getting that next week, don't worry. We got 90 seconds until our 3 rounds of a burn. Whew. Have a look here. I'll show you the burn as we're waiting. Today, the Murphy, the little Murphy is a combination between a mountain climber, high knee runs, and a burpee. So we're gonna do 5 and 5. I'll show you what that means. We're gonna do 5 high knee runs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come down out into a plank, either with a hop or stepping back. And then we're gonna do 5 mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then step or hop in, back up to the runs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then down to the mountain climber. You get the picture. She's gonna boing. She's definitely gonna boing. So we're gonna do 40 seconds. Take it at your own pace. But push yourself to really feel like you're going to that edge. 40 seconds on, 30 seconds off. We're gonna get started in 10 seconds. Take a few deep breaths in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm not gonna count out loud, just so you can move at your own pace. But make sure you're staying good form the whole time. Keep your back long. Drop down. You got another 10 seconds. Keep moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're good for 30 seconds. Holy. That's beautiful, guys. Roll your shoulders back. Big, deep breaths. We got another 15 seconds. Get in touch with all your toes and fingers, your limbs, your elbows, your knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with the runs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, come on. All right, count for yourself. Keep it going fluid, determined. Keep your eyes fixated on one point in the room and drill your focus through that. You got another 10 seconds. Kick it into overdrive. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Whew. You can always add a little push-up when you come down to that mountain climber. The headset really gets to me. I think I'm gonna lay it down for the last set so I can give it all. We got 10 more seconds. Take deep breaths. Get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Keep it going. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are good, folks. That is a really intense burn. Whew. Give it way more. Come down into a pigeon pose. These are good to do every workout. We did them on Wednesday. Let's do it again. Come into a downward facing dog. Drive weight into your heels. Just pedal your legs out. Push into the finger pads. Try to flatten your palm out on the ground. When you're doing a lot of work with the keyboard or even writing work of any kind, your hands can cramp up. You want to kind of clutch together. Just pushing them flat on the ground by applying weight into your finger pads. Work out a lot of that spasming in your palm. Reach one leg up, reach your right leg back, your hips level. Try to straighten out that leg. Bring it forward, tap the back of your left elbow, kick it back out. Step through, plant those right toes behind your left palm. As straight as you can, as parallel to the front of the mat as you can, lay your shin down across the front of your body. And whether you're just sitting up here, kind of resting your hands on your knee and your ankle, that's great. Or lower your whole body down. See if you can make contact between your chest and your shin bone. Relax your head down in front of you. You can make a little cradle with your hands. You can rest your forehead. Take 3 big deep breaths here. As you breathe in, you'll feel the sensation through the right hip intensify. See if you can just work with that. Melt your hips down. One more big breath. Beautiful. Into your palms. Kick that leg out behind you. Back up. Straight. And set it down. Same thing on the other side. Kick that left leg up. Bend it, hollow out your back, tap the back of the elbow, and kick it back out behind you. Step through, plant your toes behind your right palm, lay it down as parallel as it can be to the front of the mat. Even if it comes in, your ankle comes in towards your groin, that's no problem. And at any level, just lay yourself down, cradle your forehead. Your hands, 3 big deep breaths. Melting down. One more big deep breath here. Beautiful. Push into your palms. Move that leg up behind you. Kick it out straight. Now come down to a child's pose. Drive weight through your palms to open up your lower back. Sink your hips down between your ankles. Come up to a tabletop. Take a cat-cow. Reach up with the crown of your head. Arch your back and reach up with your pelvis. Breathing in, spreading your collarbones. Breathe out, reverse all the motions. Bring your shoulders together in front of you. Round your back. Curl your pelvis in under you. Reverse that one more time. Spread out the collarbones, reach up. Reverse it, lead with your belly button to round out your back. Reach up for one more. And round it out. We're gonna do an intense chest and shoulder opener. Come down to your belly. Making sure your arms are reaching out at an exact T from your shoulder. So they're straight out from your shoulder joint. You're gonna start on the right side. Plant your palm down. Project energy from your shoulder over your elbow, out through your fingertip, and just roll straight over, bringing your weight on top of that shoulder. The more you lean back, the more intense the stretch is gonna get across your chest and across your shoulder. You can reach up and back behind you with the left hand. One more big deep breath here. Beautiful. With the left arm at a T, radiating directly out from your shoulder joint, roll over onto the left side. Beautiful. Reach back and over with your right hand. One more big deep breath here. Beautiful. Come up to a seat. Let's do a bit of a butterfly to open up the groins. Gather your ankles in, join the soles of your feet. Press down with your elbows on the insides of your knees. You can even lean forward a little bit here to intensify it. Beautiful. Next, bring your both legs out straight. Bend your right leg, pick it up and place it over your left knee. Reach up in the air, elongating your spine, keeping your shoulders out of your ears, and just spin to the right. Plant your right hand at the base of your spine, push up, support. Plant your left elbow on the outside of your right knee, and twist around. Breathe in to get longer. Create more space along the length of your spine. Breathe out to move into that space. Beautiful. Come back to center. Reverse the cross of your legs. Bring your left leg in. Place it over your right leg that's out straight. Reach up in the air, get long through your spine. Twist to your left, plant your left hand behind your spine. Move your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Spin around that knee. Breathe in, get longer and taller. Breathing out, give you space to move into. Move your eyes around so you're looking over your left shoulder. But don't crane your neck. Lead with your chest. Come back to center. From a staff pose, your feet straight out in front of you. Reach up in the air. We're gonna reach forward, and rather than making this an exercise in trying to reach your toes, really try to engage the whole back line of your body. So flex your toes towards your shins. Reach up in the air, and rather than rounding your back to get the most length, just come forward from your hips first, keeping a straight back. You'll start to feel a pull up your calves along the backs of your hamstrings and into your hamstrings and your glutes. Then once you're, as far forward as you can go comfortably, rather than rounding then let your hands down, let your neck out first. And you'll feel, just bowing your head down, you'll feel the sensation on the back of your body, in your lower back, in your hamstrings, get even more intense. Then once you're there, take a little round to the back. If you can make contact with your fingertips underneath the sole of your feet.
So,
Slight pull there.
so I managed to pull across the toe now with my watch, but
let us out there. Come back
so,
up to seated.
Tons of tracks coming through here.
Just gonna...
Moon Man.
All right. That does it for another day of pumpkin, guys. That's a real pleasure to have you here for the first week of DMT. Pumpkin is a pay what you can workout. So if it's within your means, if you're able to, there's a PayPal link in the email, as well as email transfer instructions. If neither one of those options work for you, just get in touch with me if you'd like to contribute. It really helps me to keep this going as long as possible. Thank you all for coming. With great love, Pumpkin will see you again next week.